I've managed to get my hands on a thermal imaging camera so I can check to see for leaks of heat on the outside and where the heat goes on the inside. And I've just realised this. Those two red dots, that one and that one, are where the diesel heater vents come back in to the inside of the camper. And that there, that's my fridge. So I'm essentially blowing hot air at my fridge, which isn't very efficient, as you can imagine. So I'm going to have to build a little vent or a deflector to go over that vent to redirect the heat, because at the moment it's just kind of going up there. It's blowing into my shower and then recirculating around. And of course it is kind of beneficial to be very efficient on what you're doing with your heat and electric in a camper van. So it's just inefficient to be heating the outside of the fridge. Thermal imaging from the outside, it's actually more efficient on keeping the heat in than I thought it was going to be. That big glowy bit there, that's the actual heater box. That's where the diesel heater is. The glowy dot on the floor, that's where the exhaust is pointing. So we would expect that to be hot. That dot on the top, that's the actual exhaust for the diesel heater. There's a lot of heat leaking out there, but inside there's a grommet that's missing. So that allows the hot air from the inside to get inside the door. So I can easily feel that. Then as expected, the windows let out a lot of heat, and just that little bit up there, I think I'm gonna look at trying to squish some foam in there, but that's where the lock is. Maybe squish some foam in. And that little tiny hole is literally just this. That is like a little service hatch. So this is what it should look like, and this is the lock. So that's the little lock clasp that goes over the pin in the door. And then for the length of that, goes down to the lock servo, which is somewhere in that door. And then there's a wire that pulls that lock. So I'm just going to have to make a little cover for that, and then that should stop the heat escaping out of that bit. And then I've just got to figure out how to kind of insulate the windows in a practical manner.